Okay, welcome back here into part two now of our video. We're still joined by Lucy, chilling with us here in the video. Now, the second half of class, I want you to do four, potentially five things. I want to make sure that you're getting your work done. This is the last week of J term. You need to get all the assignments complete for both me and Miss Morell for citizenship so that you're free and clear when J term ends. So let me run through them real fast. You need to have your Lexington map art project completed. Remember, we started that last Thursday where we took a map of the city, we put a dot where each one of you made a community service in the last week. Remember, it can be something really big, building a new house, or it could be something really, really sort of small and local, cleaning up your yard to help the community look better, donating food to a food drive, stuff like that all works as part of community service. So then once you put a dot on the map, use the rest of the map as the sort of artistic canvas on which to artistically represent the contribution that you made. That's number one. Make sure if you don't have that done, get it done. There should be some maps up in the front of the room. Number two project to be working on is the letter to the editor of Steam. Remember, we introduced that on Friday of last week. It's just a one page, like a one serious 12-point font double space page, so a serious page, not like 3 or 4 sentences. That's not a page. I know some of you all want to turn that in. No, I'm not going to take that. I want a real page of letter to the editor. Minimally, you should accomplish three things. Number one, you should say what we're doing well at Steam. Number two, you should say what we could be doing better at Steam. And number three, you should say how you individually could help contribute to the overall success of STEAM Academy and all of your colleagues there with you. Okay, so that's the letter to the editor of STEAM. That is due tonight, Monday night, and I'm not changing that deadline. So if you don't get it done in class today, then you have to get it done sometime before midnight. Okay, that's number two. So if you have those two things done, then if you do not have done the public meeting requirement, you can work on public meeting requirements. So we've made a little change here. I need to make you aware of that little change. All along, we knew it would be hard for all of you to get to public meetings. Many of you have done so, and if you have done so, you have learned a lot by doing that, I promise. Even if you consider that meeting boring, you now have a sense of how public meetings actually function, so you're better off having attended it. For those of you that could not make it, things happen in life, like new babies and all kinds of things just happen in life. So if you could not make it to a public meeting, there is a video option which we're releasing today, this Monday, for you to watch a meeting of the Lexington Fayette Urban Government, and it's not going to be short. You're not going to get off easy on this. Watch a video and complete the exact same requirements, but in addition to those exact same requirements, you also must then turn in a quiz on the actual meeting. So we're picking only one meeting that you can watch. We just picked one, and then we built a quiz around it. So you need to watch the video, take the quiz, and then also check off all the other requirements except for the signature requirement on the public meeting. Okay, that's number three. If you don't have that one done, get that thing done. All right, now number four, if you have those things done, you should be working on any other work you have for Miss Morell and getting that finished up. Because I know you have a lot of work for her. So if all of that's not done, work on Miss Morell's assignments and get all those complete. If you have all of those done, and I know some of you do because you are so on top of your game and we love you for it. But if you have all of those done, you should start to study for the final for Miss Morell. Miss Morell and I have talked. I'm going to contribute 10 exam questions to the final, okay? 10 questions from lecture that we covered in Citizenship Lab this year, all right? Things mostly around the operating system, the law, are going to be on your final, all right? So what you can do is sort of go back through class, all the things that we covered. And remember, links to our agendas are in Canvas. You can sort of see all the places we've been. You can go back and sort of get a sense of what were the major takeaways. The 10 questions that I'm contributing to Miss Morell are not really minor specific questions on one type of law. like church and state. I'm not going to ask you like all 5 parts of the lemon test or something like that. That's not what I'm into. What I am into, though, is a general understanding of how government works, that general structure of the operating system, things, sort of big picture questions, some of the same sort of big picture questions that we saw on that citizenship exam kind of thing that we all took last week. All right, so you can do a bit of studying for the final. So all of that should take you the rest of class here on Monday and potentially some of Tuesday. So that's what we're going to be doing. First half of class, starting to learn more about our local community government system. Second half, getting all of our work done. See you later this week. Good chatting with you. And here you can see that Lucy wants to say goodbye. Yeah, making some noises. All right, so goodbye from us from Central Baptist. We'll see you later in the week.